All right, it's Shay Seeking or Shalonda, and I'm back. So again, I'm just sitting here thinking, right? I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'm like, okay, I don't know why something want to bring me back to this emblem here. And again, I see more Nation of Islam energy here. I see more of the blade cutting here. That blade is going to cut at, obviously, the Son of God. I feel like this blade is going to cut down the Son of God and lift up the sons of man. You know, I heard Bobby Hemmett. I woke up, I don't know why I watched like the last 10 minutes of this video. It's like something just took me there. And it was talking about the whole Malcolm and Farrakhan energy, right? And then he was saying how he was shocked at all the time of calling the so-called white man the devil. And again, I don't condone that behavior anyway. Because I know that there's people that look like us at the top that do the same thing that a so-called white man would do. But he was saying some things that Khaled said to him, right? I think this is on Transatlantic Production, if y'all wanted to check it out. Before he passed, right? I don't know. And like I said, I've been feeling just Malcolm's energy. I don't know. And, you know, he's I guess that he was saying that he was shocked that, you know, he told him that you got to stop calling the white man the devil, right? And then I go back to, you know, images of, you know, and these images, again, this is just alleged because anybody could make something look like something, you know, when it comes to the Messianic energy. Seeing Farrakhan dressed in a garb within the past 3 years or something so. Because Trump, it's something about the Biden energy versus the administration, the people that work for him, the confusion that he's under. It's you know, there's something. I just have to be, again, because I don't see your vassal. I'm dealing with the energy behind everything. Obama. All of these energies. It's just like something that's just telling me something. Who performed for him at his inauguration dance or ball or whatever it's called? Who performed for Trump and then got all that backlash? I was looking at this image again with this 33 here and this blade and whatever this is. I don't know if it's like a time. I don't know what that is. Like, and then I was thinking about this image here. I've been seeing a lot of devils in red dresses. Now, again, that devil energy, I don't look at it like everybody else look at it, somebody with a pitchfork. Although you see red here with a pitch fucking fork. Do you dig what I'm saying? That's under the ground. No, these are people that are right in front of your face and being propped up as the son of God when they're really the sons of men, descendants of men, male or female. So a lot of these, especially when it comes to the South, a lot of these Southern women that are in the indigenous community or in the energy of a high priestess that know too damn much about me, where I can't see what they're doing, but they can definitely see what the fuck I'm doing. I go looking for my Triton. I pull something out of me that only me can do. Some of these people are doing what I do, but because they have more followers, it seems as though they originate the information. Because, again, I feel this has something to do with these governing forces putting a noose around, again, the neck of my platform, which was growing just fine before the insurrection on January 6th. There's a lot of energy, a buzz about let it go, move on. I don't do shit like that. No, I see something, and I'm going to say something. Again, when it comes to that whole energy, I was just reading John, and it said something about the people hating and all this other stuff. We do realize that the gate is narrow. We do realize that, again, the people are not going to hear the voice of God or Yeshua or that Christ energy. They're going to be dealing with their father, the devil. That is the religious aspect and perception that you have. The majority of millions and billions of people. The education, which clearly means in etymology to dumb you down, to remove that essence of you from you and to train you. Then I had to think about the financial system. In God we trust, on your money that people will put above the life of others any day. Family, friends, spouses, children, any day. So money being the root of all evil doesn't mean to me that piece of paper is what it is. It's evil. It's the acts that are done when people get greedy or want large sums of it, right? For whatever purposes. But I notice these devils and I get turned so much off. Even if I might have enjoyed someone, I can see them within the past couple of weeks popping up wearing all red. Red lips, red. I show you the Triton, and guess who's dressed all in front of your face in red? It's like almost like even the energy of that card that we keep looking at when it comes to the tarot. I don't have them in front of me, but I think it's something of swords, okay? Where the girl is bound up in red with a binding around her eyes and around her arms. Now you see this here with the arms of this creature here, which I'm guessing has something to do with some ancient something that has to do with my lineage. This is maybe why I feel the energy of the water, and this is the thing. These are the things that are going to be that catalyst, that's something extra that's behind the sun or Yeshua or the Christ energy. That nobody else can do this. While people sit back and watch and wonder and awe, but they continue to lift up idols and listen to what idols say. And try to use their power and their platforms again to turn everyone against that true Christ energy. So the whole thing, even a lot of, like I said, when I'm pulling cards, a lot of things with hands and arms tied are missing. Because they're giving the power. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the earth, right? It's red, but they're not the red skin. No. These are the portions of the families that were grafted in, that went over the original Americans, that owned, those are the so-called black people that owned American original people, as well as so-called white people. See, they wanted you to really focus on the white supremacy part of it, but you didn't understand that white was also a term that some of these so-called black people used back in those days in the 1800s and so on. So it's almost like the body is separate, like the body is being used by the blue, but the power is being given to those in the red. I don't know. It's just something like I see. It's just about how I see it, being an oracle or someone that is a seer, an oracle of God in my eyes. There are more. I keep saying that over and over again, but there's one capital. One was insurrected. One was put up on the cross and bared naked in front of the world. Unannounced to me, I had to find it out by using my gifts. But there are maybe some closest to me that knew. And it's so that, again, these other individuals can smile in your face and be wanting to take your place and crawl right on on the backs of those who brought you out of slavery. And I'm talking about those mental chains. Many will not see. They don't have that something that the true children are going to have. They won't be able to see. So I can understand that part. But I say shame on you to the ones that can and that don't speak up. Because maybe you're mad because it's not you, you know. There's times when I deal with something like, oh. So yeah, Source, you're going to share that with that person, but you ain't going to share it with me when I might be a little bit off kilter or in my feelings or dealing with a lot. But it's a difference when people can walk around and not have to defend themselves. You see what I'm saying? Because they're being exploited. So they get to merely go on and just copy off of people's information, expand on it, and present it to their audience as if it's theirs. So you see what I'm saying? They don't have time to dig it out of the mud like the true children. So they take shortcuts. Artificially intelligent, and then use work to blind and bind others. It's so funny because I went to that platform today, right? I don't watch, but I go to see. And it's because I had a dream last night that there was some trickery going on. There was a fight that broke out between me and this feminine energy. And she was hiding a pregnancy. But it was when I seen it, it was like a baby, like it was, I don't know, was mine. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, it just gave me this feeling. And it was like the ultimate sense of betrayal because I feel I can't even go towards something that feels right because everything is wrong. Because in that chapter, we talk a lot about all the plots against killing that energy. Now, I'm not saying it's just me. I feel like there is a masculine aspect or counterpart. But I don't know if that is a Judas energy. You see what I'm saying? Or just that Jesus energy that would like to eliminate the feminine aspect, which would be, again, that some type of light where they give equally. The world wants to look at it as if this person gave all. But again, it's an even give and take, supposedly, where I might feel like I gave a lot, but that person didn't maybe have given, but didn't come through all the way. Just gave me the perception, right? Enough to lead me, but not really give a final destination. Whether that is something mental or physical, a physical place or a mental, you know what I'm saying, level of ascension. Again, to make those true ones look like freaks because of the information that we hold within ourselves, where that is where the text is telling us it's supposed to come from. They rely on scholarly information and all these other things. And again, I can't get like jealous and hold on to that kind of energy. I just say, oh, I see, right? So because I know that there's several gods in the Bible. So again, with the church, with these people, and they're almost like, they're like, come on, just get sacrificed and die. But in John, it says that Christ don't have to die. That's Christ's choice if Christ want to die. Nobody can choose that but that individual. Same thing with Zion. She can't be moved. Unless it be God's will, but which God? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm hearing right hand, but you see how the right hand is higher than the left. But it seems like what's going on is something's going on reverse, right? So even whose idea was it to even lift up the other staff with the serpent on it in the wilderness, right? Was that God's demand, or was that a Lord or somebody lesser than a God? You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is just a shame again that nobody is really taking the time to read the text like that. But again, I just know what I know. I just know what I see. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, maybe foolishly even thinking that, again, some of these energies that have been around maybe haven't had my best interests. And it's just like, oh, well, you know what time it is. You know, you've seen me suffering, or you see me in a position of not having. You see me in a position of having. You see the things that have happened in where I don't have anymore, or what things have been altered, or what kind of, there's somebody that's talking about like a secret 7 group or something like that, and a family being persecuted or wrongly, or you know what I'm saying, exposed, put with camera. So again, I'm not the only one that knows about this, is what I'm saying. And I feel like people just want me to just shut up, be quiet, and no, but I can't do that. I can't do, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. I mean, and again, I feel like being in that sense of, you know, the savior or whatever, thinking about the sense of a savior. Again, if you don't say nothing or you don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, how are you gonna expect a higher, you know, power to step in and meet you somewhere? If you're not even going to try to attempt to fight. Now, I might not have the tools that these people want me to have, because that they want to set it up as a failed mission in the first place, right? I feel when it comes to this, now listen, I used to live in Kenosha, okay? I was reading something about when a mob or something gathering, right? And then it made me think about what's going on with this Rittenhouse trial, which again, again, the whole thing, again, like I said, y'all know what I think about it. You know what I think about it, because if you've been on this platform already, there's a lot of things that have been staged. Some real things happened there and some didn't. You know what I'm saying? There's some funny ways that people was acting, and Trump was acting and things when the whole thing happened. Like, I was there in the moment, seeing this stuff and documenting it. I think even on this channel, yeah, when it was going down. So you guys, I won't repeat what I think. You can go and see what I think if you're interested. But it's certain things that I pay attention to when we're talking about even this case. I feel like the real case is going on here, and we're looking at this spectacle. They waited all this time to bring this out and put, you know, it's like a red dragon. It's another red dragon, something to consume the message that would be coming from the chosen ones at this point in time. That's what it is. It's a distraction, right? You may have people laughing about me for being upset or possibly crying in my video yesterday. And then all of a sudden today I wake up and they're laughing at this boy about crying in the video. At the time that happened, I was living in Kenosha. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh no, maybe we moved away. Okay, we did at that time. But it's about the location. It's about the location. That was just a little miles away from Jerusalem. And it's not for attention. Who wants attention? I know that the whole world is watching. I know that the attention is already here. It may not be the attention that I want. It's not the attention that I want. Believe me. I've never done that. The whole 10 years I've been passing this information from Facebook on to the last 4 years or so from YouTube. It's always been the same. I've been consistent with my message the whole time. I've only just gotten a little bit riper over time. And I do say that a lot of that came from the pressure and the shots that were fired and things like that were going on during this past year, right? Not realizing that the world is trying to judge me as if they are God. It's like snarling creatures and beasts. That's what I see when I see people talking outside of their mouth. They're too cowardly to call it what it is. So they talk around and talk about it as if we're talking about something else. So if you spot it and you see it and you want to bring it up, it'll make you look some kind of way because you see it like that. And all of the children of that energy that people would not want to be identified as the children of a devil. But you don't even realize that everything that we've learned and we've taken in has been a lie. It's been flipped upside down from the beginning. So again, that whole thing, you're of your father from the beginning. Then why are you guys steady trying to think about ways to kill me? And that means kill me off of, you know what I'm saying, social platforms. That means kill me physically. That means kill my spirit. That means kill my energy. That means all these things. My children. Exploiting me and my children and grandchildren, exposing them to horrific incidents. To try to make you and I'm talking about the elect or the chosen, feel helpless, to feel, because you are the ones. It's going to have to be something that comes from you that is going to ignite that God in you, because ye are. Unfortunately, I feel like if they are planning on bringing something out today when it comes to this case, and if they acquit it, I mean, they have people testifying and talking about they're 24 years old under oath, and they look 48. Do you see? It's just these little things. Well, I can't even look at it no more. I can't even look at it no more. I really can't. I just couldn't even really take it seriously. They know I'm going to respond like that, and you're not going to understand that because, again, all of us don't serve the same God. And that's fine. I know that many people, most people are going to know not what they do. The most of the world, the whole entire world is going to be fooled by Satan. Now, if you look at me and you can't understand nothing I say, and you don't want to believe nothing I say, then that means that I don't have the power to fool many people. Yeah. I don't have this is the strength of a mustard seed. I don't have the power to deceive many people. It's platforms that are new to the environment and into the community that mimic or are in the likeness of God that are being exalted or lifted up. I mean, we're not even talking about the personal, we're just talking about like really is people using common sense? Are they using discernment and things of that nature? And I choose to move on with my life. I don't choose to die. I don't choose. If you ask me, I'd rather let everybody else go. I'm not that kind of Christ, I guess. And when I speak, I feel as though the Father, at least one of them that's within me, listens. It almost seemed like programming to me. There's things in that biblical text that I have to really take in. Who is this saying? Have these people reached out? Have these people tried to help me in any other kind of way? Then why am I listening to you when I know that there's an instance where somebody really does want the blood? You see what I'm saying? See, so that red that people are making, they're covered in the blood of Christ, while Christ is being still dealt arrows from left and right, from high, down low, even in the damn middle. While these people get to just parlay. They have time to talk about real issues, more time than I do, because I have to defend myself in a sense. Not just myself, but I have children. I have daughters. Okay? And it's all fun and games until the same thing starts to happen to others. Which you're laughing, but they're doing the same thing to you. And when it's your time and when they need the blood of those other energies, they will come to collect because you let it happen. Injustice, what did King say? Something about injustice to anyone is for everyone, or something to that effect. People like to use those quotes, but they don't go into what he was talking about the year before he passed. They like to keep you at, I have a dream. Nah, that's not what killed King. It's what he was saying prior to him being assassinated. It's rumored that it's people that were like or in the likeness of X that took him out. Same thing with so many other leaders. And everybody want to scream racist or prejudice, but if you want to use it in a term that they want you to use it in today, or what's all emotional, instead of what it really means, okay. But at the same time, dealing with it on that level is never going to get us anywhere as a people. I see the deceit. I see my foes now. There's only one energy that's left that I'm like, only one. The gate is narrow. Satan is going to deceive the whole entire world. So if we want to look at it like that, and we want to say that these are individuals that are right in front of your damn face, coming very pleasant and smiling in your face. They are the sons of man. They are not the sons of God. That's why we speak a different language. They look at me as I'm speaking in tongues, as speaking something foreign, where people are like, get out of here. That person, nah. That's the whole thing, what they were talking about in John. Nah, this can't be. Well, this was said. It's the same thing. Speaking in tongues is not actually that what you see on Sunday that only happened on Sunday, only happened in church. Right there. It don't happen when you go to the grocery store after church. Don't happen when you're sitting at your damn house. It only happened in the church. You get what I'm saying? The speaking in tongues, we broke that down before. The speaking in tongues is talking about someone speaking in something like a foreign language. Because again, most of us have already been indoctrinated. We couldn't see. There's things I could see, but then it wasn't until certain energies came in that helped me see a little better. And that's why I still have to have some type of, even though my heart wants to take me this way, my mind wants to take me that way, but I can't. And again, I have to look at that. Is that a so-called demonic or satanic energy, right? That's calling me in that direction, or prepared at this time to act as a friend, really a foe? I don't know. And it's the person that I look at that feels like they despise me to a certain extent, or maybe at one point in time. Because there is repentance. People can repent or turn away from their ways. It's very confusing. But there's something here that wants to confuse me, and that's just what it is. Make it so hard to choose that path. Very inviting, but also, it's inviting, but it's not really, like I said, giving a final destination. So there should be no confusion. The so-called Satan or devilish energy is the one that causes confusion. You see, all I know is what's clear to me. It may not look like what everybody else is saying and what everybody else is thinking, but it's totally clear to me. It's very authentic. It's very genuine. Yes, things that I've found over time, and you've witnessed me do it here. And things that have come together while I've been on this yellow brick road from each side that have been thrown at me, the bricks that I had to pick up and take a look at them and see what I can do to build something off of it. Or even just the information that was flowing with the current as I'm walking down this journey these past couple of years. From individuals that are looked at as like out of this world, or, many people can't, you would just have to know. Those who have eyes to see will see, and ears to hear will hear. Whether we're talking about ancient, we're talking about Sumerian, whatever we're talking about, the biblical, it's all there. It's all compacted. But if you can see, then you will be able to see and identify what we're talking about. Egypt, it's all there. Only few will be able to see that. And I think that's more of the concept of why the attacks were being done. We say that these people in these high places, they know 30 years, 60 years ahead of time what they're going to be planning to do. Very patient, very strategic, very slow moving energy. But the whole time the stones are being laid and the people are being pushed and led into that direction. So I said, what is going on here? Things were too quiet, first of all. And also I seen this Rittenhouse, like good riddance. Do you see what I'm saying? I have nothing to say, neither here nor there, about the case or anything that happened there. Again, once I see a portion of bullshit going on, I can't even pay attention to the rest. That's the least, Rittenhouse is the least important thing on my mind right now, to be honest with you. Because it's suspect. Trump holding back until the stuff went down was suspect. I did a video on that thoroughly. You can go back and look. The writing on the wall, suspect. The fact that now certain things are going on and jumping now in downtown Kenosha now that weren't before, suspect. Pretty sure people got insurance money and took, some of those places was not really, I mean, if you're from there, you know. And that, again, I mean, which is a beautiful thing. Anytime being rebuilt is a beautiful thing, but I'm just wondering. So what I feel like is going on, so now we can see, I'm seeing devil in a new dress. I might be a little bit too real for people, so they want to make me seem like I'm worshiping the wrong God. In that case, then I'm my God then. With all the threats, I didn't run from where I come from. Even though I know the enemies are building up around me. Close to home, all in the home. I just wish it was more people out there like that. I mean, I was very happy to see, I think it's something called I can't remember. I know it's one of these Midwestern states or cities that have the something 300, where these men are getting together and even going against gangbangers and stuff in the community because it's enough is enough. Those are hopefully the sheep that hear the voice of that Yeshua or Christ energy. There's some portions in that book about the love of Christ and children, and I question it. And then, where are we going with this? And then there's other energies, again, that is just an all-loving energy. That's a naturally loving energy, and I think that's the Christ energy. That stewardess or steward energy or protector of the land. From the waters, though. You dig what I'm saying? To let you know that all the people that came from the waters were not horrible people. When it comes to colonization, there was people here before the first presidency in 1790 or 97, 98, whatever it was. With what was it even Adams? I think it was supposed to be Adams, but then it went to Washington, I think. But he was already fighting or whatever years prior to that. But the whole thing is you see what I'm saying? So to deal with so-called race, which is, again, people can feel how they want to feel about it. I feel like in 2021, race ain't stopping nobody from doing nothing. The fact we keep talking about it like it's just the prize thing to talk about is the reason why it's festering like this, and it's dealing with your emotions, and they already know that. You don't think psychiatrists and stuff know what they talking about in the media. Matter of fact, I don't even think we should have all these media platforms. I think it should just be one channel, and the people should be well vetted and well versed before they go up in there to even present news to the people. Other than that, it's just ridiculous. We playing games. Nothing's never going to get fixed around here. They're going to use it to tear down. They're going to use it to call evil good and good evil. I think that's another thing that X was known for speaking on. That's what they use it for. Because they've all taken crafty counsel. Many people have gotten rich off of trust and funds and things that was taken from all of us. Because I have an eye for these things and a knack for these things, they want to try to call it demonic when it comes to Solomon energy. When it's the very people that are waiting for that information that are triggering these thoughts, possibly with their tools, right? And possibly benefiting off of those sites. And this is why they are carrying the Triton now. They use the eye. They mine the mind of the capital. But I'm saying, go ahead, do whatever you want to do that you're doing that's corrupt. Because I can't wait to the day. It's like a jungle sometimes. It make me wonder how I keep them going under. I mean, and I just feel like that is the energy. And I can't wait to see them go down. I can't wait to see them strapped down until that day. They want to try to strap me down? No. So I see here, okay? And I see also the red in this emblem here. So again, it's working hand in hand, basically. They're working hand in hand, basically. Taking the crowns, taking the crowns, breaking them down and passing them out, basically, from the rightful owners. But again, the first shall be last, so we'll see. Maybe Source just saved the best for last. Who knows? I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating sometimes. I promise it is, to see these people doing just really. And I mean, it's just in that energy right there in front of everybody's face, and it's just like, are you all serious? You ain't see that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't see. You see me tripping right now. Oh, this person tripping. Why she going like that? Why she feel like? But you don't see all the little individual jabs and all the arrows that's being. You see what I'm saying? It's so funny to me. Because I see all. Not every damn thing, but I see a lot that I need to see, right? With the assistance of the angels, ancestors, guides, Source, and others. There's a lot that I don't see. So I'll say I see a lot, okay? I don't want to come off like that. I see a lot, but I know that there's some things that are hidden. And some things that I still need to go to Source for. Like today, I just sat here this morning and I waited to turn on the TV and everything. And I kind of just sat there and just was reading the text and, just walking around like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. But also I'm not saying that it's almost like evil prevails in this world today. People that are doing dirt prevail. You have to be dirty to get to the top. I want to show you that you don't. You can still be as pure at heart and still do that. And not want to tear other people down while you're doing it. And not steal from others while you're doing it. And not get greedy when you get it. And speak the truth and still be able to move. even if nobody wants to hear. It feels good to my soul. So I think that's all I want to say for now. I just really think that I was really, seeing something here. And I said, okay, I see what's going on now. Just to round it up, we don't even have to go into text. Maybe we'll go into the text later and I'll pull out just a couple of, instead of reading the whole thing, I'm going to pull out a couple of scriptures. And now I'm wondering, I'm trying to see how the angels fell. And are they working from a fallen state? Some of the angels anyway. Are they working from a fallen state already? Or is this judgment being called and justice being served so that they can fall? It's that energy of heaven being my abode in a sense, right? And earth, the footstool. Because I'm keeping my feet on the ground and I'm keeping my head in the clouds. And I'm going to remain open to loving people and still being open to moving forward with my life. But I'm just not going to shut down and shut up while people are doing corrupt things like this. There should be charges being brought to people from the governing forces, from entertainment industry, all of this for what they've done to people, to me and people like me that may not even know that it's been done. People within the community, family members. And man can sit back and laugh, but again, judgment will be served. Judgment will come and justice will be served. And although I have a lot to learn, I'm just saying, I just talk on what I sense and see. And I feel the ancestors are standing with us. And I feel that, yes, those who have fallen, like X and King, are speaking through people like us, the seers and the high priestess and things like this, that are using their gifts for good, not just gossip, or not just, it's good to have it all mixed in, whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying, at this point, I'd rather just listen to people with a positive, uplifting message. Of course, I want to fall into that other aspect of things, but love cannot be, it wouldn't be so much confusion. Again, Source is not the author of confusion. And that's not emotional support. Sometimes that causes more stress and more harm than it does help. Unless people do, announce that it's a universal or, a collective, and that's why, like I said. So this is nothing against nobody and how you do it. I don't give a damn how you do it. I'm just worried about what I'm doing. I'm just saying what I see. Not condoning it or judging it. I feel like only thing I've been wanting to do is help clarify things and help people that want to listen. Of course, I don't try to force anything down anybody's throat on what it is, the game. So again, I'll see you guys later. Take care.